Oh hey, just editing YouTube videos at my scrap metal desk. Welcome to Days of Pain and Victory. Today we're going to be building a desk out of some scrap angle iron. And this top that we bought from IKEA, kind of this fake wood, dark color. Got this inch and a half equal angle, maybe it's inch and a quarter. Found that stuff laying around. Got a few more pieces here. We're going to be welding it together with this welder I got on Amazon, the WeldPro MIG 155. You know, with all this COVID business, kiddos have been doing homeschool, which has been interesting. And right now we're on a table, so we need to replace that table with the desk. What? Oh my goodness!
Lady, Barry, you, Mama.
That's just the greatest thing.
Are you gonna do that fire thing?
Yeah, the fire thing, the welder.
No, anything like that because it shoots fire.
So this
like
is the mess we're gonna try to replace with the new desk.
We are getting a new desk for me.
All right, so with that, we need to figure out what dimensions we need to cut all this metal up. I don't think that these lengths are long enough for the full length of the desk, and so we'll cut off the corners because these welds are all kind of garbage, and then we'll tie some metal together. And now that I've got this sweet fab table, we should be able to clamp it all together nice and straight. We'll get our long lengths of metal, cut the short ones. All right, so let's get cutting. Alright, so we got those old frames cut apart. Now we got to figure out what the long side's going to be. So probably going to want kind of like an inch and a half overhang all the way around. Make it look good. Maybe I can get away with a little less. We'll go 3/4. Yeah, we'll do a 3/4 overhang on it. So let's do an inch and a half undersize on the length on each side. I need to have 6 legs, so 2 on each end, and then one more set because we're doing the shelves on the one end. So I want to figure out what's going to maximize my material here. So I just have this and those 4 short pieces there. Should be enough, but let me pull some measurements. Alright, so cutting an inch and a half off, I got 77 1/8 and then 22 this way. I'm going to go ahead and do the 3/4 inch overhang all the way around. That way, if we don't like the shelves on one side, we can flip it around and put the shelves on the other side, and we still have that overhang. So I think that'll be pretty good. So 77 1/8, that's my long point. having to use long pieces in order to get the full length of what I need on the table. I was hoping that I'd be able to get do a short piece and a long piece, but not the case. So got my welding surface all cleaned up, clamped at the table's straight, clamped to this angle iron here, so it should be straight, you know, this way and this way. So we'll just weld that up and then flip it over, weld the other side. Should be good. Alright, I had the welder set to the recommended settings in the book for 1/8 inch, and seemed like it was a little too hot, so turned it down a little bit. Anyway, got the long pieces all ready to go. Now it's time to miter cut our corners. So a miter is just basically, we're going to cut this, since we're going, it's a 90-degree corner, we'll cut this at a 45, so it comes to a nice point there. So I'll get all that cut with an angle grinder and make sure they fit nice. So the long lengths are going to be 77 1/8, and then the short lengths will be 22 inches. Alright, so now we're to the point in the project where having a fab table is so nice. Some of you guys might be wondering why I'm doing a desk on this channel, and really it's just to, you know, get to know my machine a little bit better before I start working on the Jeep and the 1-ton and whatnot. Plus it needs to happen, but man, just built this fab table and it's already proving to be an awesome investment in time and money, because now I've got this nice big flat surface to clamp my work to, and gosh, it's just, and even just like cutting the metal and everything, being able to use my Sawzall, because this top is just so heavy that it doesn't shake at all. It's amazing. So anyway, I got it all clamped. I used my framing square to make sure this corner is square, so I'll get this one tacked. Or I'll just weld it up solid, and then get that one tacked in place, and then get the end over there. We'll just slide the work down. But yeah, having fab table, 10 out of 10 recommend building a fab table. frame is made. So now just gotta build some legs and shelves on the one end. Come together quite nicely. All right, I had to open the door because it was getting pretty smoky in here again. And you know, there's really no way around it. I think I'm gonna have to buy some more metal in order to build the shelf. I've used up all the 1.5" angle that I've got here. So what I think I'm gonna do, see, I was gonna just make a little plate foot at the bottom of the leg, you know, but I think it will be better if the legs are tied together at the bottom. And so I just cut all these, but I think what I'm going to do is 45 the end, one end, the end that goes to the top frame will still be square. The bottom I'll 45. I got 2 more of these pieces. I'll cut those down to the 22 inches with 45s on the end to tie the legs together. And I think I'll do the same method where I just clamp those to the table here, and I'll be able to get it nice and square, and then hopefully hook it up to the frame there. And we'll check in with my wife to see if we even need the shelf. All right, look at that. Now I need to drill a few holes in that top frame so we can, you know, screw that top to it. Allison said she doesn't need shelves under it, so that's what it's going to be. And she likes the rusty look, so we don't even have to paint it. Pretty freaking sweet, if you're gonna ask me. So I am gonna wire wheel the welds real quick, because that's just dust there anyway. So I'll just buzz it real quick with the wire wheel and drill some holes and screw that top down. All right, I am pretty impressed with how this thing turned out. Yeah, I really actually like the rusty metal look, and it made it easier for me. You know, didn't have to paint it or anything. Just wire wheeled the welds real quick, and yeah, it looks real good. All the pink stuff's because, you know, this desk really isn't mine. It's for the girls to do their schoolwork and whatnot, but just goes to show you that old scrap metal you can build some cool things with it. So just in the short time that I've had that little MiG 155 from Weld Pro, we've done some plow disc hookers, we built a fab table, and now we've built a desk. So in the future, we're moving on to some automotive projects. Now that I've gotten to know the machine a little better, I'm real impressed with it. So this is pretty cool. So the top was from IKEA. If I can find the link for it, I'll put a link in the description below. But main point is, keep your scrap metal laying around, especially if there's any good lengths, because you can build some cool stuff. So in case you've forgotten, we've got some sweet merchandise on Teespring. Link is in the description below. So go check that out. You can get yourself a full-size Jeep t-shirt. We've got some other stuff. I don't know if you noticed, in the corner of my videos now, we have the official DPV logo, and I've got shirts with that. As soon as I get my sample in from Teespring, I will show you guys what that looks like. I've got several colors available, kind of going for that old vintage V8 logo, but with the DPV, and my friend Alyssa Hunt nailed it. So thank you so much, Alyssa, for helping me out with that. So thank you so much for watching this video. Wheel it, wreck it, wrench it, repeat. See you next time.